last time. So let's begin. Again, I have my Apple Pencil disconnected so that we can trace some of these sentences. And let's begin. Would you rather chill with Eminem or chill with Jay-Z? I think I would rather go with Eminem. Always look like you're 8 months pregnant. Always have a black eye. Well, it always comes to how you're perceived. This one says look, which means I'm not pregnant. And this one says, oh yes, I have a black eye, which means, will I have to have the pain of having a black eye? But if I always look like I'm 8 months pregnant, even though I'm not, then I have people standing up for me to sit in public transport. Some of them, not all of them, obviously. And I can skip lines and take advantage of it. So always look like I'm 8 months pregnant. Never read another book. Never hear another song. I think I've read enough books so far, but I do like music, especially some new music I was introduced to lately. So I think I would rather go with never read another book. Also, I'm pretty sure you're not sleeping. Let me know your favorite songs in the comments so I can also listen to them. Prevent World War II or win a life-changing amount of money in a lottery. Prevent World War II. Only eat, only drink. I'm gonna go with only eat. I quite like food. Die a hero. Live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Oh, that's a tough one. If you asked me a few months ago, I would tell you this one, but now I think I would rather die a hero. Work as a cop, work as a fireman. I think I'm gonna go with work as a cop. Be born with red hair, have $100 stolen from you. Why is be born with red hair a bad thing? That's probably almost less than 1% of the population, maybe 1%. I think I would rather be born with red hair. Be the first to kill in a group, be the last killed in a group. I told you these questions are circling around, but if you haven't watched my previous video, I think I would rather be the first killed in a group because I won't have to see everyone else die and then know what's coming for me. Be a character in Lord of the Rings. Be a character in Harry Potter. I've never watched Lord of the Rings, but I have watched the first 2 Harry Potter movies, and I think I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. Give up Christmas, give up your birthday. I always travel abroad to spend Christmas with my family, but because I'm away, I usually spend my birthday alone or with only a few people. So I think I would rather give up my birthday and always have Christmas. Listen to everything but your favorite musician or artist. Listen only your favorite musician or artist. listen only to my favorite musician. Have a high salary in a job you hate, or have a low salary in a job you love. As I explained in my previous video, having a high salary in a job you hate, then you can quit your job and then do something you love. But if you have a low salary in a job you love, at some point it becomes repetitive and tedious and you don't love it forever, no matter how much you want, because your needs start increasing as you get older. So I'm gonna go with have a high salary in a job you hate. Work for Apple and know all their secrets. Work for Google and know all their secrets. I think I would rather work for Google. I think they have more secrets than Apple. Live an extra 25 years. Live a life without the need to sleep. Oh, live a life without the need to sleep, because that could easily add up to 25 years. Not 25 years, maybe a little bit less, but if I live an extra 25 years, that means everyone around me won't be alive, because it only applies to me. But if I live a life without the need to sleep, that means I get to work when everyone is sleeping, and then I get to spend my day with most of them, even at their workplace. So I think I would rather live a life without the need to sleep. Live 200 years as you are. Live 100 years strong as a Superman. Will I be able to fly as Superman? Because if yes, then I want to take this one and live 200 years without everyone. No, 100 is more than enough. Have 20 million YouTube subscribers. Produce a blockbuster action movie. The 200 million YouTube subscribers. I don't think that would ever happen, but be thrown naked into a pit of deadly scorpions. Be sent into space without enough oxygen. In the previous video, I said I want to be thrown naked into a pit of deadly scorpions because whoever threw me there can get me out faster than if I'm sent into space without enough oxygen. And if there is medical help available right on the spot, I think I have a bit better chance of surviving than knowing I'm going into space without enough oxygen and slowly suffocating. Work as an esports player. Work as an YouTuber. What does as and YouTuber means? Well, I'm not an esports player, but I think that would be fun. But realistically, as a YouTuber, be a professional snowboarder, be a professional skier. I've actually done both snowboarding. I found it a little bit easier than skiing. Let me know your experience. But I enjoyed skiing a lot more than snowboarding, maybe because it's harder, but I think it's better. Lose your arms or stumble while walking, constantly stutter when speaking. Even though sometimes I don't think I stutter, but I think I stumble a lot more than I stutter when I'm talking, so I'm gonna go with stumble. Be Iron Man but have to leave the suit on at all times. Be the Hulk but have to stay in Hulk form all the times. I wanna scare people, so live with no electronics, live with no friends. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I love my friends. But I can't live without electronics. It's like a computer. It's my job. And also it's YouTube as well. I'm not gonna be able to survive, financially speaking. But what kind of job doesn't use electronics to pay you? Doesn't make sense. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh, my friends will be proud. Save up your money for a house, spend it on fun adventures. I've spent a lot of money on fun adventures, but recently I've started looking into houses because I want to buy my own house. So I'm gonna go with save up my money for a house. Ski in the mountains, vacation on the beach. I think I would rather go on vacation on the beach. Be Napoleon or be Julius Caesar. I'm gonna go with Napoleon. Never be able to remember anyone's birthday or anniversary. Forget every historical date from the past, including your birthday and anniversary. I think I'm gonna go with be able to remember. No. Because most people don't get offended if you forget their birthday. And I do want to remember historical dates and my birthday and anniversary. So I'm gonna go with forgetting everyone's birthday. Have no thumbs or only have thumbs. You know, I think it will be have to only have thumbs, and I'm gonna press it with my index finger just for the irony. Always get stuck in traffic, always have really bad internet. If I only have bad internet, then that means I won't be able to upload YouTube videos and I won't be able to work efficiently. So it will be like being stuck in traffic, but on my computer. So I think I would rather always get stuck in traffic, not be able to sit, not be able to stand. Again, that's a repeating question. Not be able to stand because it's gonna get really tiring really soon. And nobody can stand for hours on end, but a lot of people work office jobs and they just sit there for quite some time and they can't survive this. But standing, then someone will pass out from exhaustion. Fight Rocky Balboa or fight Ivan Drago. Again, I don't know who Ivan Draco is, so I'd rather find him, because Rocky, I don't think I have a chance. Not that I know what Ivan Draco looks like, but I'm hopeful. Own a private jet, own a McLaren P1. Okay, that's gonna be a difficult one, because I do want to own a private jet in the hopes that I can fly it. Or learn to fly it, but a McLaren P1 I think beats it, because it seems more realistic to me for me to own a private jet. Then I also have to get a pilot license. But if I own it, does it mean that I make enough money to own a private jet and also get a pilot license? That's the question, because if that's it, then I think I would rather own a private jet. And then I can also get a McLaren with that kind of money. I'm gonna go with a private jet. Get a Chanel bag, get a Louboutin's shoes. Again, Chanel bag is a lot more expensive, so live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment. Live in a prison cell where you have access to any channel on TV. I'm gonna go with library. Skip summer or skip winter. I do like both, if I'm honest. Winter, I usually spend it with my family because it's Christmas. But, okay, summer. I do enjoy my summer vacation. I'm gonna go with summer because it's summer, but I think both. I prefer winter, but a summer vacation is amazing. Be a carrot, be a pickle. Be a carrot. Be allergic to peanut butter or be allergic to chocolate. I don't really like chocolate at all, so I'm gonna go with be allergic to it. Be unable to open doors unassisted. Be unable to climb stairs unassisted. I think you can get away with being able to climb stairs unassisted. No, be able to open doors unassisted. Sorry, I'm getting sleepy. Because there are more doors than there are stairs. Flights of stairs at least. And some entrances have 2 or 3 doors. And I can also live in a bungalow. But do they mean climb stairs as in flights of stairs, or just like one step? Because that's not very helpful either. I'm gonna go with the stairs, hoping it's just a flight of stairs and I can also take the elevator if I need to. Never play computer games again. Never watch a video on a computer again. I think because I don't really watch videos on my computer, I'm gonna go recommendation using a very painful eye corrective drop to be applied every hour. I think I would rather skip the pain and have a perfect hearing. Be naked all the time and never leave your house or apartment. Well, if I have to be naked all the time, while also leaving the apartment, it's gonna get me in all sorts of trouble. Unless I can get away with it by saying that there is this rule, I'm not allowed to wear clothes. I can skip penalties and stuff. But I wouldn't want to never leave my house or apartment. It's gonna get really depressing. But if I'm naked all the time, then I can go out once every so often. And then if I feel bad, I can go back to my house for 2 to 3 weeks, get tired of it, and then go back out naked again. So be naked all the time. Drive a Porsche, drive a Ferrari again. Never be able to compliment anyone, never be able to complain. I don't really like complaining, and I don't really complain often, so I'm gonna go with complain. Hoard or compulsively clean. I don't like clutter. Every time I see something that's taking up space or I haven't used in a year, I want to throw it out. Hoarding annoys me a lot. So I think I'm gonna go with compulsively cleaning because it's closer to how I feel. I like cleaning. Sometimes to relax, I watch cleaning videos. So I'm gonna go with that one. Change your religion or change your political party. We've answered that in the previous video, but changing your religion is a little bit more personal and philosophical than it is changing your political party, because that one can be based on the party's leader, their strategies on dealing with certain matters. But even if you don't believe in someone, you have, how do I put this, a hierarchy of values that you live by. So I'm gonna go with changing your political party. Be a high school or a lesser teacher, be a college professor. A little fun fact, I can't really say, but I did give a lecture at a university, and really proud of it. You deal with a lot more mature people than you do in high school, and but primary school is quite cute, and kindergarten, I wouldn't mind that. But I think being a college professor is way more suitable for me. Have the best house in a bad neighborhood, have the worst house in a fancy neighborhood. Have the worst house in a fancy neighborhood, then you can get the neighborhood watch. And nobody's gonna rob it. Everyone's gonna go for the good houses, so. Have your thoughts broadcasted so that everyone will always know what you're thinking, why you're thinking it. Never be allowed to wear clothes, but keep your thoughts to yourself. If I do this one, I'm gonna end up alone within a year or less. So what if I wear a sheet? Or like a towel that's not classified as clothes, is it? So maybe I can get away with this one easily. And if I have to go outside during the winter, I can wear a blanket. Or maybe 2 blankets when it's really cold. And as long as I don't make any sleeves on it, I'm gonna do that one. Never be allowed to wear clothes, but keep my thoughts to myself. Die in space, never leave planet Earth. Yeah, I wanna see what space looks like, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. And space is just such a broad term. So not on another planet in space, just plain space. I would rather stay on Earth then. Have to end every sentence with a racial slur. Have to drop 2 F-bombs in every sentence. The F-bombs, my favorite. Be bald everywhere. Be an albino. I think I would rather be an albino. Many albino people do modeling. They're gorgeous. Every single one I've seen. That's the 3rd or 4th time this question is coming up, so I'm just gonna stop answering it. Be captured by a wild tribe in the jungle. Be captured by pirates at sea. I'm gonna go by pirates at sea. Be unable to experience sadness. Be unable to experience anger. Anger is, I think, a little bit less lived than sadness is. I think sadness is more of a situation that you go through, and you can be sad for many years, but you can be angry at moments, and then the anger turns into sadness sometimes, or it gets bottled up inside. But you can't be angry 24/7. Certain things trigger your anger, but not as permanently, I think. So I'm gonna go be unable to experience sadness. Fight zombies with only a crossbow alongside a dragon. Fight zombies with an assault rifle alongside 4 gorillas. Oh, I want a huge team with me. And rifles, yeah. Stop showering, stop brushing your teeth. Oh my god. Because I brush my teeth 3 times a day. I've gotten into this habit when I was, I think, 9 or 10. And I haven't stopped since. So it's a huge part of my routine. But stop showering, come on. Oh, I can take baths then. Yeah, stop showering. Be near death, hear everything 2 minutes later. I think I'm gonna go with be near death. Have a lot of time but no freedom. Have freedom but no time. Well, as time progresses, then we're gonna start hating our lives, and it's gonna get depressing, but with freedom and no time, you're in both situations, you're trapped, from what I understand, but having the freedom, it gives you some sort of an illusion that you can do whatever you want at some point. But But knowing that you don't have freedom and you have to do what you're told and you have plenty of time, then you have more time to think about how you don't have freedom. With this one, you are hopeful that you have time, but you don't have time to process it as much. So, freedom and no time. Have unlimited love, have unlimited money. Again, first time we said unlimited love, I think they meant unconditional love. It could end badly because unconditional love makes you take advantage of people and then you stop appreciating them, and then I don't know what's next. Have unlimited money. I mean, it's good, but what is it without being alone, not sharing it with anyone? It's just gonna get depressing, both situations. Sue a charity organization and win, sue a corrupt organization and lose. If it's a corrupt organization, then I'm pretty sure they have experience. If they're gonna win. But with charities most of the time are very noble. But there are charities that there is a lot of stuff happening in charities. I remember my manager at my previous job bought her wedding shoes from the shop. I don't remember the shop, but they were designer wedding shoes and they were £300. She donated them to a local charity shop, and 2 days later she found them on eBay from the same location where she gave the shoes to. And she went back to the shop and she asked the lady for the shoes, and she said, yeah, sure, I'll give them back to you. And the lady gave them back to her and immediately removed the listing. And in the listing, I think she was selling them for £200. So there was some sort of corruption going on there. So I would rather sue a charity and win the money, and maybe I can spread the word about how fraudulent they had been. Have unlimited respect, have unlimited power. Oh, I would rather have unlimited power. Have supernatural strength, have supernatural intelligence. Isn't that the same thing? Like, what would a supernatural intelligence do? If I have supernatural strength, does it mean I can move stuff with my eyes, or is that intelligence? I'm gonna go with I don't care. Strength. Another repeating question. And let's do a couple of more because I'm getting sleepy now. Use only Instagram for the rest of your life. Use only Facebook for the rest of your life. I think I'm gonna go with Instagram because I don't even have Facebook. Never be able to touch blue. Never be able to touch red. I think I'm gonna go with blue because I have more things that are red and less things that are blue. Always speak all your thoughts out loud. Never speak again, even in sign language. You know what? I don't even know which one I'm picking. Okay, that one. Only be able to speak via a translator. Only speak when asked a question. how I would rather speak when I'm asked a question, because I don't really, I don't know, I do speak a lot. But it would be fun to see me struggling, trying not to speak unless someone asks me something. Be allergic to babies or be allergic to elderly people. I love elderly people, but as I get older and I see my friends' kids and my sister's kids and my cousin's kids, and they're all babies, they're so adorable, so I wouldn't want to not be able